अस्सलाम वालेकुम मौलाना।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह। अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला अशरफिल अंबिया'i वल मुरसलीन व आलिहि तय्यबीन अत्ताहिरीन व लअनतु दाइमतु अला अदाइहिम अजमईन इला यौमिद्दीन। Inshallah, we will continue Madina Arabic, book 3, page 42, which is lesson 5. Ad-Darsul Khamisu, the fifth lesson. Now we have a teacher and many students. Al-Mudarris says, Man fatah al-bab al-fasli. Man, who, fataha, opened. Opened in the past tense. Opened. Bab al-fasli. Door of the classroom. So the classroom. Who opened the door of the classroom? Or who opened door of the classroom? Right? So here we know that fataha is a fa'il, not an ism. Hamid says, Ana fatahtuhu. Fatahtu, who? I. Ana means I. Fatahtu means opened. I opened it. Who? It. What's this it? It is the door. I opened it. Ana fatahtuhu. I opened it. Mudarris asks, Waman fatahan nawafida. And who opened the windows? Windows, plural. Nafidatun, plural. Jama is nawafiz. So the word actually is nawafizu, but here it is written nawafiza because it is the maf'ul, the object of he opened. So if somebody opens the window, then the window is the object of to be opened or object to be opened, right? The object which is being operated. In the first one also, Bab al-Fasli. So Bab is being operated, so that is why it is maf'ul. It is called maf'ulun bih. So maf'ulun bihi is always, maf'ul is always mansoob. I gave you 3 sentences from Mawla Ali alayhi salam. Kullu fa'ilin marfu'un. Every file will be marfu'. Kullu maf'ulin mansoob. Every maf'ul will be mansoob. Kullu mudafin ilayhi majroor. Every mudaf ilayhi will be majroor. Ali says, Ana fatahtuha. Ana fatahtuha. So why? When Hamid says, he says, Ana fatahtuhu. Because Bab is singular. Ali says, Ana fatahtuha. Because Nawafiza is Jama Muannas Ghair Aqil. Remember the rule of Jama Muannas Ghair Aqil? We use the pronouns of the Wahid Muannas. We use all the things related to Wahid Muannas. Although the word ha literally means she, but here it will be translated as them. मैंने उनको खोला. अब उर्दू में ये इस तरह नहीं हो सकता, जाहिर सी बात है. So Urdu is a different language, English is a different, and Arabic is different. So every language has its own way to express. أنا فتحتها. I opened them. You will not translate it as I opened her, of course. See the difference? Bab is wahid muzakkar. Then the reference is fatahtuhu. I opened it. Actually, literally, it means I opened him. You see, I opened it and I opened them. Both the times it is fatahtu. I opened. Fatahtu. I opened. Now, what is this? This is the maf'ul. This is the maf'ulun bihi. I opened it. So, what is it? It is the maf'ulun bihi, of course. The object which is operated by the fa'il, which is I. Inshallah, this if it's not clear, if the concept is not clear in the first time, please rewind and see it again. Inshallah, moving on. We have little time, and the thus is a little bit lengthy this time. من كسر هذا المكتب. Sorry, a second. من كسر هذا المكتب is table. Who broke this table? Who broke this table? Anta. Did you? Did you? As a question. Hamza Istifham is there at the top. So did you? Kasartahu. Did you break it? Did you break it, O Hashim? Hashim replies, La inni ma kasartuhu. No, indeed I have not broken it. Moving close to it. Acha. Inni. Indeed I. Ma kasartu. Did not break. Did not break it. Who? It. Indeed I didn't break it. Mudarris asks, رجع زكريا وحمزة وعثمان من مكة. أرجع. Did return Zakaria and Hamza and Osman from Makkah. Now here Hamzatu and Osmanu can be seen directly having a Dhamma, so they are the file. But Zakaria is one word which cannot be expressed with a Dhamma here. So that is why it is a Zakaria, although it is also file. क्या जकरिया हमजा और उस्मान वापस आए मक्के से? जवाब हामिद से ला मा रजाऊ. No, they did not return. They did not return. We have seen these verbs in our lessons about al-mustarf, so I don't think we need to explain it a lot, but I'll just give hints and move on. Okay? To save time. Ma raja'u. Not. They not return. Abbas says, Ya Ustaz. Abbas says, Ya Ustazu. O teacher. Kharajat tullabul jududu. Kharajat tullabul jududu. At-tullabul jududu. The new students went out. So the thing is that kharaja is used with the like kharaja means he went out, right? So it's about they. So why didn't he say kharajut tulla? Jim wow the maju at-tullabul jududu. Because in a jumlatul fi'liya, when you have a verbal sentence in Arabic, it starts with the verb, and the verb is usually as either jama, sorry, wahid muzakkar or wahid muannas. It depends. Okay. So here the verb is wahid muzakkar, but the fa'il is plural. وَذَهَبُوا, and they went إلى المدير, to the principal. خرج الطلاب الجدد, new students went out. وَذَهَبُوا إلى المدير, and they went to the principal. أفهمت الدرس يا طلحة. فهمت, you understood. فهمت, you understood. فهمت, you understood. Did you understood? Now did with understood तो ये English में problem बनेगा. Did you? I will just say the past tense. Okay. Did you understood the lesson? O Talha. Talha says نعم. فهمته. I have understood it. I understood it جيدا, very much. I understood it very much, or I understood it completely. Very well. Very well is a better translation. I understood it very well. Teacher asks, أكتبت الأجوبة يا فيصل. أكتبت, did you write? كتبت, you write. كتبت, you write. أكتبت, did you write? الأجوبة. الأجوبة is the jama for jawab. Did you write the answers? O Faisal, did you write the answers? O Faisal, Faisal says, La, ma katabtuha. No, I didn't write them. Why? Because katabtuha, again, is with jama mukassir ghair aqil. So, we don't translate it as I did not write her. We translate it as I did not write them. Again, the same point explained above. Al-ajwibata, right? Al-ajwibah is the jama for jawabun. Akatabta, did you write? Katabta, katabtuma, katabtum, katabti, katabtuma, katabtunna. You remember, inshallah. Kataba, kataba, katabu, katabat, katabata, katabna, katabta, katabtuma, katabtum, katabti, katabtuma, katabtunna, katabtu, katabna. La, ma katabn, ma katabtuha. He says, no, I did not write them. Limaza. Why? Limaza? Why? Limaza? For what? لأنني. We explained this in the last lesson. لأنني. Because ما فهمت الأسئلة. I did not understand the questions. لأنني. Because I, or you can also translate because indeed I ma fahimtu, did not understand al as'ilata, the questions. I did not understand the questions. The Mudarris says, أحفظت سورة الفجر يا إبراهيم. أحفظت, حفظت. Okay, the word hafiza yahfazu is about protection. So when we say that we memorize the Quran, we do the hifz of the Quran, actually it means the protection of the Quran. Everyone who memorizes the Quran is called the hafiz. You can be hafiz of the kull Quran, you can be hafiz of a juz or a surah. You can be hafiz of Suratul Fatiha. When you are hafiz of Suratul Fatiha, you have to protect it. You have to protect it from what? From mistakes, from forgetting it, right? For like you will be asked about Suratul Fatiha. Like, what did you get from Suratul Fatiha? Did you get anything? Or you are just like Every time in the namaz you are just praying and आप रट्टा लगा रहे थे और बस पढ़ते जा रहे थे, कुछ पता ही नहीं क्या पढ़ा। हाँ, इसको हिफाजत नहीं कहते। हिफाजत कहते हैं किसी चीज को संभाल कर रखना, प्रेशियस बना कर रखना। ऑफ कोर्स यू ऑलवेज प्रोटेक्ट समथिंग दैट इज प्रेशियस। इफ समथिंग इज वर्थलेस, व्हाई वुड यू प्रोटेक्ट इट, right? So hafizta, did you protect? Actually, did you memorize? Did you protect? Did you memorize? Okay, remember this meaning. Many of the students don't know about the actual meaning of hafiza. It is about protection, and the applied meaning to it is to memorize a surah, because you can protect the Suratul Fajr by memorizing it in your mind and then taking it with you, inshallah, to the akhirah. Whatever you have in your mind, you will take to the qabr and to the akhirah. That is why we say that Quran hifz karo ताकि qabr में कुछ काम आए. Allahu Akbar. Surat al-Fajr ya Ibrahim. Or did you memorize Surat al-Fajr, O Ibrahim? Ibrahim replies, yes. Naam hafiztuha. I memorized her, because a surah is a feminine noun. Suratun. With the time marbuta, it is a feminine. وحفظت سورة التين أيضا, and I memorized Surah Teen, Surah Teen also. I memorized Surah Teen also. Aidan also. Remember this. When I repeat a word 3 times, it's better if you write it down or you at least repeat it with me. Aidan also. Aidan also. Aidan also. MashaAllah. We are done. Alhamdulillah. So, a quick review. الدرس الخامس, lesson 5. من فتح باب الفصل? Who opened the door of the class? أنا فتحته. I opened it. ومن فتح النوافذ? And who opened the windows? Ali replies, أنا فتحتها. I opened them. I opened them. Teacher asks, من كسر هذا المكتبة? Who broke this table? أأنت كسرته يا هاشم? Did you break it, O Hashim? Hashim replies, لا إني ما كسرته. Indeed I haven't broken it. Mudarris says, رجع زكريا وحمزة وعثمان من مكة. Did Zakaria, Hamza, and Usman returned from Makkah? Hamid replies, La ma raja'u. No, they haven't returned. They have not returned. Abbas says, Ya Ustazu, kharajat tullabul jududu wa zahabu ila al-mudire. O teacher, Ya Ustazu, O teacher, kharajat tullabul jududu. The the new students went out. وذهبوا إلى المدير, and they went to the principal. The teacher asked, أفهمت الدرس يا طلحة? Did you understand the lesson, O Talha? Talha replies, نعم فهمته جيدا. Yes, I understood it completely. Very well. I understood very well. Mudarris asked, أكتبت الأجوبة يا فيصل? Now he's asking Faisal, okay? Not Talha. Talha is done. أكتبت الأجوبة يا فيصل? Did you write the answers, of Faisal? Faisal says, لا ما كتبتها. No, I didn't write them. I did not write them. Mudarris asked, لماذا? Why? Faisal replies, لأنني ما فهمت الأسئلة. Because I did not understand the questions. Mudarris says, أحفظت سورة الفجر يا إبراهيم. Now Faisal is done. Now it's about Ibrahim. So, أحفظت سورة الفجر يا إبراهيم? Did you memorize Surah Al-Fajr, O Ibrahim? Ibrahim says, Naam, hafiztuha. Yes, I memorized it. وحفظت سورة التين أيضا. And I also memorized سورة التين. صلى الله على محمد وآل محمد. 42. Now moving on to 43. Before that, let's do the points to remember. That's very important. Page number 48. Points to remember. In this lesson, we learn the following. Point 1. The fa'il, which is the subject of a verbal sentence, not a nominal sentence, a verbal sentence. What is a verbal sentence? A jumlatul fa'liya, which has been explained before. A sentence that starts with a fa'il and then comes the fa'il. And usually it is made up of fa'il plus fa'il plus maf'ul, right? So the fa'il point, the first point is the fa'il, the subject of a verbal sentence. We have already learned that in Arabic, there are two types of sentences, nominal and verbal. The nominal sentence commences with a noun and the verbal sentence commences with a verb. The subject of a verbal sentence is called a al-fa'il. For example, ذهب بلال. Bilal went. The fa'il marfu. The fa'il can be pronoun also. A fa'il can also be a pronoun. For example, zahabu. Zahabu means they went. The file is wow. Yeah, this is very important. The file is wow. Although we have discussed these things previously in very detail, like in much details when we were doing zahaba, zahaba, zahabu, zahabat, zahabata, zahabna, zahabata, zahabatuma, zahabatum, zahabati, zahabatuma, zahabatunna, zahabatu, zahabna. So we don't need to explain it again. So zahabu, they went. The fa'il is the wow. Then zahabta, you went. The fa'il is the ta maftuha. Ta maftuha. Okay? The ta with the fatha. Because a ta can be sakina, a ta can be maksur with the kasra, or a ta can be madmum with the dhamma. But here it is with the fatha. So we say ta maftuha. Then the third example, zahabna. With the na, it means we went. The file is the na, the pronoun that is attached at the end of the verb, and it completes the verb. So every Arabic verb has a fa'il built in. Note that in zahabat tullabu, the student went, the verb zahaba has no waw at the end, because zahabu means they went, and if we say zahabut tullabu, it means they, the students, went. So this is not correct because there cannot be two files of one verb. Chalo, theek hai baat. But there can be two files of one verb, like Bilal and Ali went out, right? But we can say that at-tullabu zahabu. Here at-tullabu is the mubtada, and the sentence zahabu is they went is the khabar. At-tullabu zahabu means the students went. The same also applies to third person feminine. For example, zahabatil banatu. Zahabatil banatu. The girls went. Or al banatu zahabna. The girls went. Both times the meaning will, like the translation will be the same. We cannot translate this sentence as went the girls. Went the girls. Went the girls. Usually not used. Like uh, you can use it in eloquent speech, like went the girls towards the school when they were fighting amongst themselves. But चलें जी. الطلاب الطالب الطلاب ذهبوا ذهب الطلاب الطالبات ذهبنا ذهبت الطالبات. Right, so this is simple and explained already, so we don't need to waste time on it. Point number 2, the maf'ul, the maf'ulun bihi. or the object, the maf'ulun bihi is mansoob. The maf'ulun bihi is mansoob. For example, fatahal waladul baba. The boy opened the door. Here al baba is the maf'ulun bihi, and so it is mansoob. Every object is mansoob. Here are some more examples. Ra'aytu hamidan. Ra'aytu, I saw hamidan. Hamid, मैंने हामिद को देखा. हामिद को देखा. So हामिद object of vision हो गया ना, object of scene. अच्छा, सअ सअलतिल मुदीरतु Zainaba. The headmistress asked Zainab. Sa'al Sa'alatil mudiratu Zainaba. Now this kasra here, we know that this is not a jar, okay? We know that this is the kasra for connection, not for jar. It doesn't imply that this is a jar, right? So because it is on the fail. On the fail, if you have a jar, then it means that it's for connection. Sa'alatil mudiratu Zainaba. The principal, the headmistress asked Zainab. Now Zainab is the maf'ulun bihi. किससे पूछा जा रहा है? जैनब से पूछा जा रहा है. तो जैनब क्या हो गए? मफ'ूलुन बिही हो गए, और इस वजह से वो मंसूब हो गए. अच्छा, शरिब रजुलुल मा'a. The man drank water. Then water is the object of drinking. That is why it is mansoob. سأل الولد أمه. The boy asked his mother. So where is the fatha? The fatha is here on mim. Ummahu, not ummuhu. Sa'alal waladu ummahu. The boy asked his mother. The word ummuhu means his mother, and now ummuhu changes to ummahu. Why? Because it is the object in this sentence. Note. Note that in the last example, the maf'ulun bihi is and so it takes the a ending and the pronoun who is not a part of ummahu. Umma. There are some more examples of this kind. अभी देखिए, who is attached pronoun to umma. If who was not there, then only this word his will be exempted. The boy asked the mom. The boy asked the mother. Now, note that the last example, okay, some more examples of this kind. Ra'aytu baytuka. Baytaka, I'm sorry. Ra'aytu baytaka. I saw your house. Baytaka is made up of baita and ka. It becomes baytaka. Fatahat talibu kitabahu. The student opened his book. Kitabahu, his book. Actually, it was kitabuhu. But because it is in the state of nasab, it is in the state of nasab. It is the object in this sentence. That's why we say kitabahu. The object of opening is the book, his book. Then the maf'ulun bihi can also be a pronoun. For example, ra'aytu bilalan wa sa'altuhu. I'll explain it थोड़ा सा डिटेल में. रअयतु, I saw. Bilalan, Bilal. Why Bilal? Why not Bilalun and Bilalan? Because Bilal is the object of seen. So that is why it is mansoob. Okay. Wasa'altu, and I asked. Wasa'altu, and I asked. Asked. Sa'altu. And I asked who? Him. I asked him. رأيت بلالا وسألته. I saw Bilal and I asked him. Point number three. So we have discussed until now 2 points. The first point was about the fa'il of the verbal sentence. The second point was about the कहाँ गया? Maf'ulun bihi, which is the object is always mansoob. The third thing, number three, the noon of the tanween is followed by a kasra if the next word is like if the next word commences with a hamzat al-wasl. For example, shariba hamidunil ma'a. Shariba drank hamidu nil. So we don't put the tanween like this. We have a noon qutni here. And this tanween changes to a dhamma. Shariba hamidunil ma'a. Hamid drank the water. So it's not al-ma'u, but it is al-ma'a because it is the object. Hamid is the subject, water is the object. Here, if the kasra is not added, it is difficult to pronounce the letters combinations in me. This is called iltaqa sakinain, co- combination of two vowels or letters. Whenever such a combination occurs, it is removed by it is removed by inserting a kasra in between them. There are some there are some more examples. By examples, Sa'ala Bilalun ibnuhu. Sa'ala Bilalun ibnuhu. Here they have written it correctly, but there they have not given the noon qutni. You see, Bilalu nibnahu. Sa'ala Bilalun ibnahu. Bilal asked his son, and then Sami'a Faisalunil Azana. Faisalunil Azana. Faisal heard the Azan. So here they have not written it properly like this. Please correct it if you can. बिलाल इब्नहु. बिलाल ने अपने बेटे से पूछा. सअला बिलाल इब्नहु. Now, no, because the word bilalun ends at the noon of tanween, and that noon of the tanween is, of course, it is sakin, and then the next word again starts with the sakin, hamzatul wasl. So that is why we need to use the noon qutni. سمع فيصل نل أولى نل آذانا. سمع فيصل نل آذانا. أذانا, not آذان, أذانا. अच्छा जी. Now moving on. Oh, chalo, this is the last point. Alhamdulillah, we are on schedule. We have learned earlier that most Arabic verbs have only three letters, which are called radicals. The first letter is called the first radical. The second is called the second radical. The third is called the third radical. We know these already we have explained in detail. So kaf is the first radical, ta is the second radical, ba is the third radical. Note that in the Madi, the first and the third radicals have fatha. The second radical may have fatha, kasra or dhamma, like zahaba, dakhala, kharaja, shariba. इधर kasra लगाना भूल गए. Shariba. Shariba. And then Fahima, Fahima, Kabura. You see, the second radical may change. The first and the third are in this form, they are pathas, but here we see patha, 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 and then here we have kasra, and then here we have again kasra, and then here we have dhamma on the ainul fail. Now, write it down like here we have got this is called fa kalima, fa kalima, fa kalima, the fa letter. This is called the ain kalima, the ain letter, second letter or middle letter kalima. This is called lam kalima. We also refer to it as faul fail, ainul fail, and lamul fail. Faul fail, ainul fail, and lamul fail. Okay, you should know this very well. If Alhamdulillah, our students already know this because they have done the tasrif thing. So that is okay. So vocabulary is huge here. Ainabun. इसके प्लोरल्स भी साथ साथ लिखते जाइए प्लीज. मगर फिर मौज के प्लोरल चलें इसको यहीं देखते हैं. ainabun is grapes. Mauzun is banana. Tinun, fig. Fajrun, dawn. Jawabun, answer. Sawalun, question. Su'alun. Okay, the correct pronunciation is su'alun, not sawalun. सवाल उर्दू में बोलते हैं और अरबी में बोलते हैं सुआल. सुआल. ओके. अच्छा, इसी तरह हय्यतुन, स्नेक. बक्कालुन, ग्रोसर. हसन, स्टिक. कहवतुन, कॉफी. दुकानुन, शॉप. उर्दू में भी दुकान है, इसकी जमा है दकाकीनू. दुकानें, दकाकीनू. Sabburatun, writing board. Okay, the difference, you can spot the difference in ism and fa'al. How? Ism may have a tanween or alif lam. It would look like an ism. A fa'al would look like a fa'al. Kasara, sami'a, fahima, shariba, hafiza. It looks like a fa'al. And always translated as he broke. Kasara, he broke. Sami'a, he heard. So don't say to break. If you translate it as to break, no, that's not correct. Let me give you an example, and it's very important to understand. Kasara means he broke. This is a verb. Fail mazi. Fail mazi. If we translate it to break is not a fail. It is a noun. What type of noun? A verbal noun. To break. Right? So never translate it as a verbal noun. Always translate it with the fa'il. He broke. He broke or she broke or they broke or you broke or we broke or I broke. Anything, right? Kasara, he broke. Sami'a, he heard. Fahima, he understood. Shariba, he drank. Hafiza, he memorized. Or he protected. Daraba, he beated. ed के साथ. Dakhala, he entered. Akala, he ate. Ghasala, he washed. Qatala, he killed. And now we have khubzun. So what is khubzun? Khubzun is a noun. It's not a fa'al. Okay. Khubzun means bread. Jayyidan means well, very well, right? So when you see a tanween, it's always a noun. Always there is no tanween or alif lam on a fa'il. And about the fa'ils, you know much, mashallah. So you can spot a word and you can say which one is the ism and the fa'il and the harf ya. Now we have got so many exercises. Inshallah, we'll try to finish within 15 minutes. Allah Kareem. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. أين ذهب الطلاب الجدد? Where did the new students go? अब तो हम क्या देंगे? खरजू व ज़हबू इलल, कहाँ गया, इलल मुदीर। खरजू व ज़हबू इलल मुदीर, कैसे आंसर लिखेंगे इसका, ये जवाब कैसे लिखेंगे। ऐन ज़हबत तुल्लाबुल जुदुदु, ज़हबू इलल मुदीर, ज़हबू इलल मुदीर, ज़हबू इलल मुदीर। अय्या सूरतिन हफिज़ इब्राहीम, which surah, ayya suratin, which surah. In the last chapter it was ayyu, now it is ayya, which surah. Why do we change it to ayya? Because now it is the object, it is not the subject. This is not the subject of the sentence, this is the object brought forth. हाँ, इस टर्म को प्लीज लिख लीजिए, मैं एक टर्म आपको बताता हूँ, इसको आप लिख लीजिए, इसको कहते हैं मफऊल मुक़द्दम। मफऊल, ये अय्या सूरतन, मफऊल मुक़द्दम, ऑब्जेक्ट विच इज ब्रॉट एट द प्लेस ऑफ सब्जेक्ट, मुक़द्दम यानी पीछे लाया गया, जिसको तकद्दुम दिया गया, मफऊल मुक़द्दम, राइट। अय्या सूरतन मफऊल मुक़द्दम, हफिज़ इब्राहीम, which surah did Ibrahim memorize, did Ibrahim protect? So what we reply to it, कौन सा था वो, सूरत अल फज्र व सूरत तीन। हाफिजा इब्राहिम, हाफिजा इब्राहिम, सूरत, 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 सूरत के ऊपर फतहा आएगा, ठीक है, क्यों, क्योंकि ये मफऊल है, ये ऑब्जेक्ट है, इस वजह से इसको नसब दिया जाएगा, यानी इस पे फतहा दिया जाएगा। कौन सा सूरा, सूरत अल फज्र। अब फज्र में कसरा क्यों है, इस पर फतहा क्यों नहीं है, वाई इजंट इट सूरत अल फजरा, वाई it is Surat al-Fajri. Why? Because this is Mudaf Mudafun ilayh. And every Mudafun ilayh is without any exception, it is Majroor. Always. And Mudaf will always be with the Mudafun ilayh. They don't disconnect. So you can easily figure out like why do we have Fathas and Kasras. You see? At the end of, like why do we have Nasab and Jar here? Ibrahimu. This is clear that this is Fa'il. Ibrahimu. हफिज़ा इब्राहिम, इब्राहिम ने हिफ्ज किया, क्या हिफ्ज किया, सूरत अल फजरी, नॉट सूरत अल फजरा, राइट, ओके, फजर का सूरा, फजर का सूरा, राइट। तो उसके लिए क्या बनेगा, सूरत अल फजर। अच्छा, अफाहिम, अफहिमा तलहतु दरसा, ला, क्या जवाब देंगे इसको, ला, मन फतहन
نعم.
नवा,
It was
मन
نعم.
फिजा,
فهمته جيدا.
क्या,
نعم فهمته جيدا.
अच्छा वो तलहा को समझ आ गया था,
Yes.
एक मिनट मेरे को चेक करने दो। Yes. हम फहिमतहु जय्यदन. So how do you reply?
فهم فهم الدرس
Yes.
جيدا.
نعم فهم الدرس. فهم. نعم فهم
الدرس
الدرس جيدا. نعم, आ को हटा देंगे. नाम फहिमा तलहतु दरस जय्यदन, राइट.
Yes.
मन फतह नवाफिजा.
فتح النوافذ علي.
यस, फतह, और यू, और यू कैन ऑल्सो से Fataha Aliyunil Nawafida. That's also correct. Fataha Aliyun an Nawafida.
Okay.
So it can be fail, fa'il, maf'ul. It can be fail, maf'ul, fa'il. You see? Because Nawafiza is maf'ul. So all the ways it is correct. It is just about expression. Okay, now Zainab, would you like to inshallah do the exercises?
Yes, I can do it.
Ji,
آه فتح علي
नहीं,
الفصل خطأ.
अच्छा पहला वाला पढ़ भी लिया आपने चलो खता हो गया भाई ओके फतह अली फसला फिर किसने को हु ओपनड इट
حامد
हामिद ओपनड इट करेक्ट नंबर टू
ما رجع زكريا وحمزة وعثمان من مكة. أم، خطأ.
सो व्हाट हैपेंड
They went ذهب من مكة.
मा रजा व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ मा रजा
They did not return. No, it's صحيح. لا ما رجعوا. It's صحيح.
करेक्ट करेक्ट ओके नेक्स्ट वन
ما كتب فيصل الأجوبة لأنه ما فهم الأسئلة.
वाज इट फैसल
Who did not write because he didn't understand
वाज इट
the
रियली फैसल और वाज इट समवन एल्स
it was someone else.
हाँ हु वाज इट तलहा था ना कौन था लियान्ननी मा हाँ फैसल ही था हियर इट इज लियान्ननी मा फहिमतु अल-असलता
Mm.
okay okay so this is also correct the last one
ما كتب فيصل الأجوبة لأنه قلمه مكسور. خطأ.
hmm. Can you translate this sentence
Faisal did not write the answers because his pen was broken. There was
broken
nothing
very
about the pen in the text.
yes the reason was not that his pen was broken but the reason was that he didn't understand the questions yes please carry on Zainab
تأمل. Oh,
hmm.
we should read and ponder.
okay so I'll
Um,
explain it
okay,
Malil
yes, better.
amthilati atiyata now see here ta'ammal गौर करो सोचो किसके बारे में सोचो अल अमसिलतल आतियता व्हाई बिकॉज दिस इज मफऊल बिही this is the object of understanding and now what is this al atiyata following is the sifat for amsilata so think about the examples that are following or think about the following examples so the word following examples itself is sifat mawsuf that is why both the parts of sifat mawsuf will be mansoob with the fatha ta'ammal is the fi'l अगर समझ नहीं आया तो कोई मसला नहीं है आगे इंशाल्लाह समझ आ जाएगा या फिर आप मुझसे इन प्राइवेट इसको पूछ सकते हैं मैं आपको डिटेल में समझाऊंगा अल कुरान क़रअत तालिबुल कुरान the student read the Quran now Quran is the object of course that is why it is Qur'ana and not Qur'anu al qahwatu daribat sharibat sharibat dayful qahwata sharibat dayful qahwata with the fatha on ta marbuta why because it is the object of drinking who is the subject the dayf which is um, the subject, right? الدرس كتب كتب الدرس كتب المدرس الدرس. थोड़ा इसको मैं एक्सप्लेन कर दूं डिटेल में. كتب is the فعل, مدرس is the فاعل, الدرس is the مفعول به. The مفعول به is always منصوب. The فاعل is always مرفوع. Same goes for the other example. قرأ is the فعل, الطالب is the فاعل, and القرآن is the مفعول به. مفعول به is always منصوب. فاعل is always مرفوع. You can take a screenshot of it if you want to. فاعل is always مرفوع and مفعول is always منصوب and مضاف إليه is always مجرور without any exception. This is how you recognize which one is which. Next one. القهوة. شرب الضيف القهوة. Why قهوة? Because قهوة is the مفعول به. इधर ऐसा लिखना है. شرب is the فعل. الضيف is the فاعل. قهوة is the مفعول به. There are many types of مفعوls, okay? This is the مفعول به. The maf'ul, the object that takes the direct action of the fa'il, is called maf'ulun bihi. But there are all other different types of maf'uls. Inshallah, we'll discuss them when it's time to study them. So again, fatahat is the fa'il, aminatu is the fa'il, and al-baba is the maf'ulun bih. So every maf'ul is mansoob, every fa'il is marfu. And every mudaf ilayh is majroor. We don't have anyone. Hay Allah. Qara'a talibul Qur'ana. He has explained the same thing. Qara'a is the fa'il. Talibu is the fa'il and al-Qur'ana is the maf'ulun bihi. Ayyin. Zainab, what is ayyin?
Something فعل أمر, but I don't
Good.
know. Sounds like عيناني, like glasses or
Ayyin
something.
यानी दिखाओ ऐसे ऐसे करके अंडरलाइन करो द फाइल एंड द मफऊल बिही फिल जुमल अल आतियती ضع خطا واحدا ضع خطا واحدا
Put
تحت
one.
الفاعل وخطين تحت مفعول به وش واشكل آخر كل منهما and then separate them and vowelize them at the endings. Yes. Zainab, it's your turn.
كسر الطفل القلم.
Okay. كسرت طفل القلم. Right?
Yes.
So where do underline once?
انكسر is فعل, طفل is فاعل, and قلم is مفعول به.
One line under the fa'il and two lines under the maf'ul, right?
Okay.
And what does it mean?
The child broke the pen.
Correct. Number two.
غسلت آمنة المنديل. Amina washed the handkerchief.
Handkerchief. Correct. जी.
أكل أسامة أسامة العنب زوج وأكلت زوجته الموز.
Mausa. Very good. Can you explain detail?
أسامة أسامة ate grapes and his wife or spouse ate banana.
Eat banana. Okay. So what is the who is the file here?
فعل أسامة and زوجته.
Zawjatuhu. Okay, not zawjatahu. Right? Because they are
No,
file. That is the ta marbuta here changes to a connected ta
Dhamma.
here with the who, and it has a dhamma. It is marfu. Why? Because it is fa'ila. Right? So it will
Yes,
be underlined once. And what about the maf'ulun bihi is inaba and
and
mauza.
Mausa. Yes,
And what about akala and akalat? They are
فعل.
they are fa'il. Okay,
شربت
next.
ال... شربت بقرة الماء.
Hmm.
The cow drank water.
Drank the water.
The water, yes.
What is this qissa about?
شربت it's something a connection now.
For the connection. It is not a jar, okay? It's the connection.
No. What's the
And then
connection? What's the name of the like the kasra? Is there a name of the
the
connection
qissa,
kasra?
connecting कसरा को क्या बोलते हैं भूल गया हूँ मैं.
Okay, never mind. We can carry on.
Okay, please.
حفظ حمزة القرآن. Hamza memorized or protected the Quran.
Correct. What's the file? Hamza is the
Hamza
file.
too. And Hafiza is fail, file, and mafulun bihi.
Now here you will have the noon qutni, okay? हमजा टू.
Okay.
हमजा टू नहीं होता है, हमजा टू होता है, दोनों अंदाज से सही है. हमजातुल कुरआन.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Anyone taking screenshots? If you want, you can take it now. Okay, next one. Carry on, please.
ضربت فاطمة بنتها. ضربت فاطمة بنتها. Fatima hitted her daughter.
Bintaha. Yes, this is
Yeah.
bintaha, not bintuha. Right?
No.
So this underlined once, and this would be underlined twice. Bintuha. And this is, of course, fail. Next one.
قتل الرجل الحية
Hmm.
بالحجر.
Hmm. Right.
Uh, sh- the man killed the snake
Hmm.
um, with stone, with the
Yeah.
stone.
Yes, with the stone.
Okay.
So what is the stone?
Sorry, what did you say?
What,
I didn't hear.
what is bil hajari?
With the stone.
With the stone, okay.
Yeah.
So is it a file or a maf'ul or what?
Aha, okay. It's jar majroor.
It is jar majroor, but in the sentence, is it file or maf'ul?
Oh, um, file or maf'ul.
This is not file. We know that this is not file. This is
No.
used by the file, right?
Mm.
To kill the snake. You
So
see?
it's مفعول then.
Yes. Maf'ul bihi sanin. This is called maf'ul bihi sanin. They have not mentioned it here.
Mm-hmm.
Bihi sanin.
Like the
दूसरा मफ'ूल.
second مفعول.
जी. दूसरा मफ'ूल.
Oh, okay.
जैसे मैंने शरबत को स्ट्रॉ से पिया. मैंने शरबत को गिलास से पिया. अब शरबत
जी.
तो मफ'ूलुन बिही हो गया. ठीक है ना. लेकिन
Yeah.
गिलास क्या हुआ?
Uh-huh.
मफ'ूल बिही सानी हुआ. क्योंकि गिलास को भी तो मैंने हाथ लगाया ना. गिलास को उठाया, उसके अंदर शरबत था या पानी था, वो मैंने पिया. राइट. तो दिस इज कॉल्ड
Okay.
मफ'ूल बिही सान.
مفعول
यस.
به ثاني. Okay. سمع بلال الأذان وذهب إلى المسجد.
गुड. जी.
Bilal heard the azan and went to the masjid.
नाउ व्हाट इज टू द मस्जिद?
It should
ज़हबा
be
इला मस्जिद.
مفعول به ثاني.
राइट. वेंट
Yeah.
टूवर्ड. Went toward. Who is the file? File is Bilal, of course.
Yes.
Right. So if we say Zahaba Bilalun, if we say the sentence like this, that Zahaba Bilalun ilal masjidi,
Of course
then
it's
what
correct.
happens? Yes, of course it is maf'ulun bihi, right?
Yeah.
It is maf'ulun bihi. It is. Okay. Next one.
Okay. كتب المدرس الدرس على السبورة. The teacher wrote the lesson on the blackboard or writing
Right.
board.
Correct.
على الدرس سبورتي.
Yes. So darsa is maf'ul bihi. Ala saburati is also maf'ulun bihi. Totally, kullan, okay? Ala saburati, the whole thing.
Okay.
There again, ilal masjidi, the whole thing. In all these examples, bil hajari, the whole thing is maf'ul bihi sanin, right?
Okay.
Ji, take a screenshot if you want. अच्छा जी, last one.
اوكي. فتح البقال الدكان في الساعة الثامنة.
فتح البقال
الدكان.
الدكان في الساعة في الساعة الثامنة.
Yes.
This is called, what do we call this? Maf'ul. Do you know, Zainab?
مفعول به ثاني.
No, this is maf'ulun fi.
No, I didn't know that. I never heard about it.
मफऊलुन फी. जिस
Okay.
जगह काम हो रहा हो, वो भी तो मफऊल ही है. वो भी तो ऑब्जेक्ट है. जिस जगह काम हो रहा हो. समझ आया? जिस जगह काम हो रहा हो उसको बोलेंगे मफऊलुन फी. लाइक फी साअत الثامنة, in the fifth hour.
Eight
In the
hours.
fifth hour. So the fifth hour is the place or the time where the action took place.
Okay.
When the shopkeeper opened his shop.
जी.
ठीक. This is called maf'ulun fi. There are other types of maf'uls as well. 8 types of maf'uls. Inshallah, we'll discuss and study them in detail. Inshallah. So I don't think we can complete this exercise right now. Or
Mm.
let me check with the. Just let me check. Hmm. Okay, I think we can stop here, inshallah. You can do the exercises on your own. Um, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we have more than enough. It will take time. So, inshallah, sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi tahirin. It's enough for today. Please revise the lesson as much as you can and do the exercises beforehand so we can like move on quickly to the number 6 in the next week. Otherwise we have to revise and repeat the lesson 5, which is not very difficult. It may be something new like maf'ulun bihi, maf'ulun bihi sanin, maf'ulun fi, right? All of them are maf'ul. The place where you take the action, the thing, the object of action, right? All of these are types of maf'uls, right? The even the reason for taking an action is also a type of maf'ul. Inshallah, we will discuss all these in detail. Maybe in these examples, they will have examples about maf'ul bihi and maf'ul mutlaq. There is something also called maf'ul mutlaq.